let's get into some questions here for the week. All right. Shaving in the steam room. All right, what do we got here? Bill, you like steams. After my workout, I like to take a steam. What I find is people coming in and shaving in the steam room. Dude, people are just animals, man. There's a sign outside, no shaving, but it must be for someone else. You're a quick-witted guy. What backhanded response can I give when they come in and start shaving? Am I the most negative guy ever that I took you're a quick-witted guy as an insult? Hey, Bill, you're a quick-witted guy. Why don't you write me a comeback? What, am I on the writing staff of your life here, sir? What would you say? I would sit there in the steam and be like, buddy, there's no shaving in here. That's disgusting. We all have to use it. What's wrong with you? Oh, look who's here. Look who's here, everybody. It's the lovely Nia. Making an appearance for the first time in a while. People thought you dumped me. Get over here. I only have one microphone. Don't touch the fucking mixer. What are you doing? Oh, Jesus.
I'm in the other room listening to you screaming like a moron about God knows what. What are you yelling about? Again?
Nia, this podcast is it's an important thing. I got to bring the energy. I got to bring the laughs.
I know, but it's literally Monday morning and you're like, oh, I'm putting butter on it. You're fucking screaming about pumpkin bread. It's 9 a.m. What is the matter with you? Seriously. And what? And someone calls, asks you for a nice quip or something to say to somebody, and you get an attitude about it? What's the matter with you?
I don't know. Look how it's written. Look how it's written. Tell me I'm wrong there.
Somebody was shaving in the steam room.
How gross is that?
That's disgusting.
Absolutely fucking disgusting. They should literally just put a collar around that guy and stick him in a fucking cage. Take him down to the pound.
Yeah, I mean, he can either just go straight up to him like you said. Hey, buddy, there's no shaving in here. That sounds like exactly what you would say. You would definitely say, hey, buddy, in that really fucking tense way.
No, I would.
Or you could, like,
you know what he should
tell
do?
On them to the place and get him banned or something.
You know what? You stand up.
We're getting reports that you're shaving in the steam room. And, sir, well, you've been warned several times about this. We're going to have to ask you to leave. Can I have your locker room key, please?
No, the guy initially denies it. No, I wasn't shaving in there. And then the guy, like, gently reaches out and touches the side of his face. Come on.
We both know.
We both know there's no way your face is going to be that smooth unless you were shaving. You know what the guy should do is just stand up and start peeing on his leg. No, this is what you do. You say...
What?
Yeah, no, you say, sir, there's no shaving in here. And if he has an attitude, then you pee on his leg. And then you both get kicked out. And it's just, then you make the news. Go, go, go. Like that TMZ. A man was shaving. This isn't going to make the show. Let me get a tighter shirt. This man was shaving in the steam room with this other guy. He gets up and he pees on his leg. No way. No way. That didn't happen. That's my TMZ impression. I hate that you watch that stupid fucking show with all those goddamn geeks standing around.
I don't watch it on a regular basis, but I do. I watch it from time to time to get caught up on the celebrity tea.
I have never seen, however long, it seems like it's an hour long of nothing.
Yeah.
Just watching people coming out of restaurants. Mm-hmm. You know? Hey, Sean Penn, what do you think about Ebola? And he's just like, what? I just had some mussels. Oh, Cleo.
Cleo wants to be in the podcast, too.
All right. It was going off the rails. It's going off the rails here.
Get down. Come on, get down.
The original cock block. Anytime we hug, the dog comes over like, I want to be a part of it.
Go lie down, mommy. Go lie down.
Get over there. Get over there, stupid.
Don't call the dog stupid.
Oh, that dog. I fucking love that dog. You don't even understand, all right?
I don't understand?
Yeah, you don't understand.
I think I do understand. The way you throw yourself on top of her and go, oh, Cleo, or as loud as possible.
It's one of my favorite things to do.
You can't stop doing it.
I know.
You do it constantly throughout the day. You do it like 10 times a day. I'm not exaggerating.
I'm not going to defend myself. How do you not go over and hug your dog? That's what I do. I always go, all right. She sees me coming over. She lays down her side, and I just grab her and I squeeze her and I scream, "Oh, Cleo!"
Yeah, you get her all in a fucking state.
You know, and who takes her for a hike every fucking day? Me.
Do. Yeah, you do. But you also, like, literally, you walk into the room and she's, like, up on her feet and she's like, ah, 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 like you. You're giving the dog your energy, your manic energy. That's true.
I know. I'm a fucking psycho. What do you want from me? But you know what? I don't shave in the steam room. So what would I say to this guy? I would say, I'd be like, buddy, there's no shaving in here. That's fucking gross.
Yeah, it's disgusting.
Yeah, what's wrong with you? Little stupid whiskers are going to be there on the floor. You fucking animal. Dude, I swear to God. I swear to God. The fucking animals that go into steam rooms. Fucking animals. Fucking guy like cleaning his toenails or his dead skin off of his feet, just sitting there scrubbing it.
Yeah.
Yeah, no. You know something? I only think that's 10% of people that go into steam rooms. I think the rest of us, we need to speak up. We're just sitting there silently and they're not saying anything. What the fuck is wrong with you, dude? That's gross. Mm-hmm. Sitting there yelling at somebody, you both got your dicks out. I'll tell you another thing. Things flapping around. All right. Remaining positive. Hey there, Billy boy. I'm a 23-year-old recent college graduate who's dealing with a bit of depression. Having never dated, finding it hard. Did I write this? Having never dated, finding it hard to get a job, and having no actual goal in life, I'm finding it hard to keep motivated to do anything. I normally eat well and go to the gym, but that's the only healthy habit I have. I want to be enjoying my 20s, but because I've accomplished nothing, not even having formed any relationship with any girl, it's been hard to smile and remain positive. Do you get into these sorts of funks, and what advice would you have to get out of it? Any advice from you or the lovely Nia would honestly make a major impact on my life. No pressure. Yeah, buddy. Jesus. Yeah, I literally could have written that at 23 years old. I was basically in the essentially the same boat. Had no fucking... I was still living at home. Had no girlfriend. I commuted all the way through college. I didn't have any college friends. Never went to any of those parties or any of that type of shit. And I was actually flailing, wondering what the fuck I was going to do with my life. I tried sales. I worked in warehousing. I had a job at a dental office, and none of it was making me excited about going to work. And I started thinking like, oh, fuck, am I going to be that guy? That guy that just does a fucking job that he hates. And I don't know. I just started every day, I don't know, just trying to think what I wanted. What did I want? And don't look at it with judgment or think that something's impossible. Like whatever you want to do, to be sitting there thinking like, oh, I can't do that. I could never do it. You can. You can. I am an absolute moron. And if I can make something happen, you definitely can. I would say that. I don't like how you laughed when I said I'm a moron.
You are a moron, but I think you just gave really, really perfect advice. That's great advice. You got to figure out, what is it that you really, really enjoy doing? And maybe there's a way to actually make a living at it. Like Bill.
Yeah, this is what you just start doing it. You just start fucking doing it, and then eventually it turns into your job. And all you do is just, I think what most people do is like, say they're thinking like, I don't know, pick a job that's fucking, you're like, oh, I could never do that. I'll just keep it in entertainment. Say you wanted to get into like broadcasting, I guess, announcing games, and you start thinking like, oh my God, I want to announce NFL games. How the fuck do I get there? So you start, I would think you'd start doing high school games. Little League games. I would do anything. I would just, if no one was hiring me, I would just show up at Little League games with a fucking sport coat on and set up a table, and I would just start doing it. I would go down to pick up basketball games.
That's not creepy at all.
And I would just start doing,
just showing up at the little kids' game like, here I am.
I would just start doing the game like it was a Major League Baseball game. The parents would love it. You could go down to like the basketball courts. I would just anything just to be doing it. That's like your open mics. I'm not getting paid. I'm learning how to do this shit. And then I don't know, start taking some classes at a broadcasting school. Every part of your day becomes announcing,
Right.
When I had day jobs, I used to sit there doing the job, and I would be any funny fucking idea I had, I would just write it down, and then I would go try it out somewhere. And I just kept doing it and doing it and doing it. And you just start marching towards it, and you don't look at like, well, hey, I'm doing high school games. I'll never get to the NFL. Like, most people don't get there because they want it in a week. Dude, that fucking helicopters are going to fly into the fucking house around here. They're crazy. I don't know if you guys could just hear that shit. You just, every single day, you just, I don't know. Look at this stupid ass podcast. I just kept doing it every Monday, and all of a sudden, I got a bunch of listeners.
I'm curious about, because I'm trying to, I'm always trying to like read between the lines. And he goes, I normally eat well and go to the gym, but that's the only quote unquote healthy habit I have. What does that mean?
Well, I don't want to start.
Why that got? I'm just curious as why that got thrown in there, because I don't know if that means that there's things that he's doing that he is not healthy, because the rest of it doesn't really. I don't know. I normally eat well and go to the gym. That's the only healthy habit I have. It's like the only thing like habit I have. It's just like working out and going to the gym, but I don't have any other like things. But, like just the healthy in quotes is it concerns me a little bit.
Well, I think he's really hard on himself. Oh. So he's got to lighten up on himself. So even when he's doing something, positive, he still puts it in quotes. He won't give himself credit for that. Oh. It sounds like maybe you had some negative parents who told you the world was a lot more difficult than it is. I'd also work on like just paying attention to the thoughts in your head. That's how, because I was never clinically depressed, but I had definitely bouts of depression and funks and that type of thing. I felt like shit yesterday when I was watching the game, and I did 100 push-ups in 3 sets. Mm-hmm. Okay, I actually dropped down. I would have had a heart attack.
100 in a row.
No, I did set of 3, and I got to 100. 105, actually. Sets of 35, all right, you fucks. No, but I immediately felt better.
Right.
I immediately felt better. So.
And also, you're 23 years old. You have a long, long time to figure out what it is that you want to do for the rest of your life. You know what I mean? And it's probably going to change several times. So maybe you just graduated college and you're like, oh, I majored in business. I don't want to get into business. I really want to be a veterinarian or something like that. And I think that Bill's right. You should really...
Then how would I do it? I would immediately start picking up roadkill off of the side of the road, and I'd try to see if I could bring it back to life.
Try reviving it. Try reviving that dead cat on the freeway.
No. You're fine. You're 23. You got your whole life ahead of you. You know what could be worse, dude? You could be in a relationship and you fucking knocked her up, and now you're tied to her for the rest of your fucking life. And then you got to go get a job at some place you don't want to work at. So the fact that you don't have anything going on in your life is fucking awesome. There's nothing holding you back. You actually get to decide. You know how many people would want to be in your fucking position? 23, no girlfriend, no fucking mortgage, no bullshit, none of that stuff. It's just you. Dude, fucking, figure out what you want to do and go after it. And tell that negative thought you had to go fuck yourself. There you go. That was like a Dr. Phil episode. There you go. That solves all your problems. When we come back, I yell at more men.